Raconteurs, narrators, authors, and romancers all describe SB19. Hello and welcome to the 18th episode of the Mahalima Mana. In this episode, we'll prove to you why you're here, even though you're not a full-on 18. That's because even if you only heard them perform once, they've communicated something to you. That's because they are great storytellers. The National Storytelling Network defines storytelling as the interactive art of using words and actions to reveal the elements and images of a story while encouraging the listener's imagination. Now, if you relate this to SB19, you know why you are mesmerized when listening to their interviews sharing their wisdom and their performances where they use words with melodious voices to articulate to you, while their visuals and dance choreography help convey the message of the song and what they want you to experience.
The cohesiveness of the EP so far, we're 4 songs in, the cohesiveness is not in the music, it is in the storytelling. And that is, I think that's really, really cool. And it's really, really powerful that they're able to hold on to an audience without, like, it's cross-genre, right? Like, you're hitting a bunch of different people. So, very, very cool.
Huli ka balbon is a Filipino expression like gotcha. In basketball, when they say huli ka balbon, they block your shot. Huli ka balbon, or they steal the ball from you. But if someone says, oh, that guy's kupal, it means that nobody gets along with them, or like everyone is pissed off. Everyone doesn't like that guy. Kupal, like, it's not something that you want to be labeled as.
So when you want to say kupal, you say lapuk?
Lapuk is not anymore. It's like, you know how Filipino is? They read things in reverse, or they spell things in reverse to hide it. That's how it is with Filipino. They like to do that as a street slang.
That's like when people say Lodi.
Lodi, idol, yeah.
Oh, okay, get it.
The Customer Relationship Management Lab pointed out 3 core elements of successful storytelling. Number 1, conflict. Conflict, like complications, injustices, disagreements, even bad blood, are the heart of every good story. It's part of the equation used by writers from ancient societies like Greece, but even more so, real-life conflicts are found in biblical times, therefore they're great lessons to learn from. With SB19, all of their songs have conflicts, oftentimes based on their own struggles as artists, that adds to the admiration of their group.
Alright? Artista ng bayan, kultura, pangalagaan. Iangat ang sining na Pilipino. Wow! What the heck? It's all about singing and culture. Dito kay Reker may something. Possible si Reker isang ano siya kontra sa mga pangarap ng tao. Masaya lang naman yung mga tao doon, mapayapa sa pinagagawa nila, pero may mga tao talaga na katulad ni Reker na magiging basher mo, or should I say, sabihin natin na nangahat. What the fudge, man? Nangahatak pababa. That's why kumakain siya ng talangka. Nakarime pa no? What the fudge, bam! What? So si Reker yung nagsisimbolo ng mga ilan sa mga Pinoy na crab mentality. Pero hindi nyo mahahatak pababa ang SB19 sa pagkakaalam ko at pagkakaunawa ko sa buhay nila.
Number 2, context. A context is the setting of a word or event. In a song, context refers to the surrounding circumstances, historical period, social environment, and personal experiences that give meaning to the lyrics and overall message. This explains why I cried the first time I heard SB19's Ikako, because it was written during the pandemic to cheer up everyone, encouraging us to never give up because there's an end to the global turmoil that we were all experiencing. And for a nursing supervisor who had to draw blood every morning to COVID positive patients when vaccines were not yet available at that time, and have lost friends in the medical field to the disease, Ikako was like a balm to my broken heart.
Cindy and I lost our daughter at 19 years old. This video really hits home.
You know, taking care of them when they were little, like if they got sick or, just all the things. All the memories.
When you're the parent of a kid who's no longer with us, you have to put on this facade for the world.
Since the day that I first discovered SB19, they have moved me within their music like no one has ever. I always say this about them: they have music that is meaningful, that has a message, and even the songs that are bops still have a message in it, right? And so that's why I always loved their music. It spoke to me.
Speaking of context, it's important for great storytellers to use choice words to effect change and build people up. And here's the Bible to tell us more about it.
Here's the thing. Words matter. What we say and how we say it can have a big impact on those around us. So it's vital we choose our words carefully, especially when we're stressed out or in the middle of a heated conversation. So what kind of words should we be using? Hi, I'm Brother Felmar Sereno, and that's what we'll answer in our verse of the week, here in Ephesians chapter 4 and the verses 29. Do not use harmful words, but only helpful words, the kind that build up and provide what is needed, so that what you say will do good to those who hear you. When talking with our spouse, our children, our friends, or whoever it may be, what kind of words should we be using? The Bible teaches only helpful words. What are helpful words? The kind that build up and provide what is needed. What impact will it have when we use helpful words? What you say will do good to those who hear you, the Bible says. Now, should we also use kind or helpful words when we're talking to someone online or on social media? Of course. Now, while there is a lot of anger in the world these days, or we're frustrated or burnt out, that's not an excuse to use harmful words. That should give us more of a reason to speak with kindness or use helpful words, which reflect the values true Christians uphold. To our friends, if you'd like to learn more about what the Bible says on how to live a true Christian life, visit us at incmedia.org for more Christian content like this. That's our verse of the week. Stay safe, stay strong, stay faithful. God bless.
Dati lang, payapa, malaya at puno ng pagmamahal ang lahat. Naglaho ng dahil sa makamundong kasakiman.
Number 3, continuity. Continuity is the logical flow of details, plot points, character traits, and setting throughout a narrative, ensuring that the story remains cohesive and believable for the audience. Google explains further that continuity is a smooth flow and logical connection between different parts of a song, achieved through consistent themes, lyrical imagery, melody, rhythm, or even key changes, ensuring that the song feels cohesive and doesn't jump abruptly between ideas. SB19's What showcases the brilliance of Pablo's storytelling, making us understand the message of standing up for ourselves and waving our flag, even if the song has different switch-ups in melodies.
I love, they've done this before with their music, but they have these kind of like, where you think it's going to go somewhere and then they transition from like a minor scale to a major scale, or they transition from like a pentatonic scale. They do these very interesting like switch ups like that just to build the intensity.
Right.
This is the type of shit that makes me so happy to be growing as a YouTuber, so I can push artists like SB19, because this is fucking art. This is art!
Sabi ko, meron pa kami moment na may gusto lumaban dito na isa na
Sino kaya?
Pero ayun, masaya siya eh. Parang kapag nandun ka na, sabi nga nila, enough said, di na namin kailangan explain. Okay, lalabas na lang namin.
Why is it important to be great storytellers? It's because by being so, they are able to engage narratives, craft stories that resonate on an emotional level, and inspire deeper understanding towards their audience. And in every art form, for it to be successful, it has to communicate and transcend anything to reach the hearts and minds of the audiences. Indeed, whether SB19 actively studied this or simply learned it along the way, they now possess a unique blend of skills and characteristics that allow them to connect with audiences and leave a lasting impact.
In terms of messaging nga, yung mga, even just style choices na inaan nyo sa mga ginagawa ninyo, they're very SB19. But if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, sa lahat ng ginagawa ninyo from the very start, you've come so far since where you first started na people don't realize na ang dami nyong, like there were so many things na kailangan nyong gawin to get to where the point you are now, and all of them were not easy. Personal struggles na hindi namin nakikita. And it's nice to hear from you na, you know, there are moments pa din until now na parang natitest yung mga na-learn nyo from that journey. And napapakinggan namin sa EP, and also we get to see it. Even just the mindset ninyo. Kasi yung mga kanta ninyo, they have certain messaging, right? You live it in your life talaga. And I think yun talaga din nakikita ng 18 na kung ano yung sinasabi ninyo, you really try to practice it. And I think that's what makes the music even more important.
Man, that's like a deep thing there. Afraid to die alive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shooting for the stars, aiming high.
Again, even if we don't like SB19, once we encounter their song, music video, or live performance, we are affected on different levels depending on how much we open or allow ourselves to be touched. Therefore, it's not surprising why SB19 has cornered the market of every age group, of different educational backgrounds, of different walks of life, and even audiences of different cultures.
Damn, it's like just being like a fake person in general. It's almost like you're like the inside of you is like dead in a sense because you're being this fake person that really isn't you.
Well, I wouldn't say you're being a fake person. It's like you're trying to
be someone who you ain't.
You're trying to be someone you're not. You're trying to like be that person for the other person, to impress them, you know, to make them like you, or you know, something like that. And it's killing you inside.
That's deep.
Make the most of your time with the people you love, you know, whether it be your parents or your friends or your children or whatever. This was a powerful song.
Oh yeah.
They are great storytellers. You can feel yung sa boses ni Josh, yung lalim ng boses ni Ken, and of course yung pagkakakanta ni Pablo doon sa may gitna. Actually, silang lima, sobrang ganda na pagkaka-interpret ng song. Napanindigan nila from start to finish.
Just judging off of the 4 songs that we heard, somehow, some way, no matter the genre, they're going to make sure that a point is made.
Our gentlemen of SB19 make us sing, dance, and even scream with excitement at times. Why? Because they tell us stories that affect us in varying degrees, making us reflect, moving us to action, and turning us a new leaf. Because that's the mana of our Mahalima. This is Tita 18 Theta Pilar Pineda from Sun Island Beach Park overlooking the beautiful downtown Honolulu, Hawaii. Aloha!